Still here with Armand Van Helden. I'm about to wrap things up. New York, a mix odyssey. I hold it in my hand. I listen to it. It's nice. It's a good mix album there. So you've got some killers on there. Company B, yes, and of course lots of Southern Fried, and 3 of your own tracks on there. It's kind of like a, you know, the whole mix CD thing where your stuff's buried on there. Tell me about the album.
I go out in New York. I really don't go to house clubs that much. So I go to the downtown scene in New York. Stretch Armstrong, Mark Ronson, DJs like that. They play like Nirvana into Jay-Z, into Pat Benatar, into Khalees. You know, so that's the New York downtown set. It's the funnest scene, and it's the most happening scene. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, when you live in New York, that's typically what you see. You know, it doesn't get talked about because it's not really something that can be captured.
That's a shame, because like over here we've got Soul Wax and Avalanches and people out who do that whole kind of mix-up thing. It's a shame.
It's huge. That's the number one scene in New York. When you go to the 90% of the clubs in New York, the flyers, when you know, you go just pick up the flyers, they always say hip hop, house, reggae, R&B, classics, 90s, 80s, 70s. It's on every flyer. So I mean, that's what, and it's one DJ. So that's what they play. You know what I mean? It's just a typical set. But that mix CD, we were just trying to capture that. It's not capturable, but we're trying to give you that element of that melting pot, that New York. That just that whole clash, audio clash of sounds and styles, you know, the only thing that's missing on that is old house and new hip hop, and then it would be perfect. But you know, we got to.
Why don't you do the unofficial one? Do a little unofficial kind of street mixtape.
Yeah, that's what they are. That's exactly what they do in New York. They'd be like, that's basically a mixtape.
Yeah. We'll get this mixtape, which is really a CD. Armand Van Helden, New York, a mix odyssey, out on Southern Fried Records. Spalding Rockwell as well. I wanted to mention. Interesting vocalist you kind of discovered in a New York bar. Is it 2 of them, or there were 2? Is it 1 person?
No, it's 2 girls.
It's 2 girls.
2 girls.
Okay.
They're actually originally from a punk band, and they're crazy. But then like they can rhyme too. They grew up hip hop. They're really they're just real New Yorkers, like that real, almost like how Blondie was. Like she would do Rapture, and then she would do like Call Me, you know, and it's like there's no relation in those records. They're 2 different styles. So
Call Me on the album as well kicks off this album. There we go, plugging record company man, looking very happy there. So listen, thank you very much for your time, for coming in. I'm going to play a little excerpt off this album, if I'm allowed, because on the lift on the way out I was told you can't play this. So okay, in head, I'm only joking. My is on this album. Hopefully when this goes out and airs, you will hear some of that. Armand Van Helden on there, and also hear my name.